Oh no, you don't need tea for statues. As long as she's enjoying it here, she does not need to leave. She does not need to be a statue. She has not attacked me. It's the attacking that I don't like. You understand? See everybody here? They thought they could swing on me. They thought they could pull balls. And no, we don't do that here. Violence will stone you. Stoned to death. Ha, it's the Medusa code.
I've killed us all.
Okay, so last week we decided to try to save Deidre. We touched back down on the edge of forever where we met a gif by the name of Punya, who agreed to help the group find the lost companion. And the group ventured forth to do that task. They found the pirate cove, and they landed their pod fighters on the rock. Once on the rock, they talked with Theon, the wanted bandit, and they agreed not to fight anything except the big gigantic spider, that they would leave the vampirates alone if they could go down and talk to Deidre, which they've descended to the 4th level of this gigantic asteroid. On each level was a docked FeyJammer ship, which Frodo explored. Could not find anything. He did have a really nifty magic flashlight, though, which I'm still kind of impressed with to this point. But as the group descended down to the current level, what is around you are statues and broken statues of figures what look to be mid-swing or mid-action pose, and that is where we will pick up.
Real quick above table.
Mm-hmm.
I want it to be known, I did not know last week that Punya was in fact a hippo. So when I tried to throw Punya overboard, it didn't make sense how I possibly failed that against someone else. And then I heard the hippo word later, and I'm like, that all makes so much sense. Why even you were like, oh, okay, I'd like to see you try. And I'm like, who the fuck is this?
Do you think she was a gift Yankee?
Yeah. and so I was like, you're awfully confident. And then I found out you're a hippo. And I was like, never mind. You are awfully very on spot for being confident. It makes so much sense.
Not only a hippo, but a hippo barbarian.
A hippo barbarian. So, yeah, I just want
he's gonna be heavy.
Everyone that, okay. But anyhow, all right, let's go.
Mm-hmm.
All right, off to the left is.
You said there's statues, DM?
So there are statues on the map. Here's a statue in mid-swing. There's a broken statue here, swing here, broken here. And as you head off that way,
did you say mid-swing?
Yes.
Yeah,
like an action pose?
Like
an
action pose.
Can I do an investigation?
By all means.
Investigation 25.
Oh, Rhoda, that is quite an investigation check.
19.
So, Rhoda, you know how they say marble breathes, that marble is kind of like a living statue, like a living rock? This thing is not marble, but it has an essence like maybe it was once breathing too.
Oh.
Can I, since I have experience in wizardry and a +4 arcana, I would like to make a stretch and say I think that this creature was turned to stone by something we might encounter here, friends. So you should be wary.
Can I do a survival check? to figure
Sure.
out.
Yeah, what are you looking for?
I'm gonna see if I might know what might have done this.
Okay, survival works. Survival's probably your better stat than Arcana, huh?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
15.
15 with your experience in the Astral Sea and adventuring. You know that there are several candidates that could do this. Basilisks, Medusas, potentially wizards, or some other fey creatures. There are a litany. With the 15, though, you can't quite pinpoint what one this might be.
Hey, let's just, like your friend said, we have to be careful. We don't know what's down here, and we don't know what this.
I know how we could find out, though.
Fuck around, find out.
Yeah.
Lucifer, roll a
Fuck around, I wanted.
Actually,
Go ahead.
everybody roll a perception check.
16.
17.
You all hear kind of an animalistic coming from this way.
I used to put my finger to my lips to signal trying to be quiet.
Ponyo, go.
Roll a perception check I'm sorry, not a perception. Roll a stealth check if you're trying to be quiet.
Yep. 22.
All right, you're very
5.
quiet. You
I
are
knock
not
into the statue.
You are not very
Oh,
quiet.
God. Oh.
Okay,
It
Panya.
falls and cracks.
It falls and cracks. That poor statue. Panya, this is a gate here that you can see clearly through.
Oi.
It looks like some kind of cell. You can see bones scattered on the ground. More importantly, you can see something start to head towards the noise Luke's making.
Can I
Do you
grab
think
Luke?
whatever made those things into statues could possibly be in here?
Can I grapple Lucifer somehow?
You, Luke, do you resist being grabbed if she tries to grab you?
With as many people that have been coming on to Lucifer recently, he's gonna think this is some kind of pass and start backing off this way. Be like, whoa. Just
What?
because you think I'm into some kind of
Shut your mouth!
thorax or something like
It's
that.
not that!
Doesn't mean I'm gonna be into you as
Fucking-
well. I don't know what everyone thinks is going on here, but
Looking for the
don't
brain?
want anybody.
Shut-
And can I knock it into this statue behind me as I'm backing up?
You
I'm
may.
not doing
But
any
Luke,
of the sort.
Luke, do me a favor. Make a strength saving throw real quick.
Strength saving throw.
The triangle. You are grappled by Panya.
Oh God!
Shut up.
This
We have
doesn't mean anything.
I know that, you big idiot. Shush.
People need to stop thinking. Watch, Roto's gonna say this, and then he's gonna tell that stupid hamster, and then everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, Lucifer has a thing for that one gift."
Roto,
done?
you see all of this.
You done? Because we have a bigger problem in that cell.
Look, Roto's coming right now.
You ain't got to think shit if I'm grabbing you by your shirt.
No.
No,
Don't let me interrupt you. If the mood has...
I didn't give consent to this.
I ain't doing
me.
We got a bigger problem in that cell.
A bigger problem than me being touched when I don't want to be touched?
Yeah. More like want to be a feather-brained statue.
Well, I've always been told I'm hard as stone anyways. Do you
Not
see
like
these
that.
muscles?
Why would you make that comment if you're trying to get rid of the gift?
Not like that, you big
I'm at my
doofus.
muscles. I'm at my muscles, Roto. I swear.
Not like that, you big
I'm pretty
doofus.
sure it's a muscle, Luca.
You have a...
Oh, I'm an idiot.
Listen, do you or your friend have a mirror? Or something reflective? Anything of the sort?
Nope.
I've got my blades.
Might I borrow one?
Uh,
I'll give
sure.
it back. Thank you.
I give her an axe.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Yeah, it's one of the extras.
Mm-hmm. I go to the corner and can I roll another stealth? Because
Yeah, roll ahead. Roll another stealth.
I'm using the axe to get a better look at this thing.
All right. It is behind bars, but you can kind of it's a dirty accent. Let's probably clarify that, right? But you can see the kind of warped reflection of this reptile alligator type thing.
Am I able to identify it?
Let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
Would you have had any experience with the basilisk before? If yes,
Probably.
you know what it is, then you would know what it is without a roll. It's
Right.
pretty obvious what this thing is.
Oh. That's a boss toy. I hand the axe back to Lucifer.
Thank you.
Well, we know where the statues came from.
Where?
In that cell.
What's in the cell?
That's a basilisk.
As you ask that, Lucifer, you hear a big shatter big metal hit as it goes on its hind legs and slams against the cell. The bars rattle but don't break. And it moans out.
Why don't we just try to sneak past it?
Right. Whatever you do, don't.
Can I go down to the other wall here and try to sneak along this boat?
Yeah, you can try to sneak along the FeyJammer. One stealth check.
Disadvantage stealth check, so it's an 11.
Okay.
Let's just say a few officers had a bad encounter with one of these things. You got the whole train crew. I was a lucky
Let's
one.
go.
Luke, do you begin marching?
I'm gonna peek. I'm gonna go back to trying to sneak and peek around the corner here.
One stealth check.
12.
Luke was not made for stealthing.
Not today.
Nope.
The corridor
DM, just before we move on.
Yes.
I cast the spell Alarm, covering this area outside of the cage.
Oh.
Okay. Alarm has been cast.
Oh.
What does your alarm sound like, by the way? And that goes off just to you, correct?
So I can pick whether it's an audible alarm or just to me, but this one's set to just to me. And it is a little tinkle, almost like, the little sunspots you get in your eyes sometimes.
Yep.
But it's that, and it says, "Hey, listen." Because I'm classy like that.
Of course.
Luke, make a perception check since you're the one going down the hall.
Perception. Ooh, yeah, 23.
You see a familiar snout in the distant cage. And as you start down the hallway, you see another basilisk.
I'm not looking
In a
at it, though,
different
DM.
Yep.
I see a familiar snoot. I'm going for the snoot.
Look,
Do I
what
need
are
to
you
roll
doing?
anything to walk past this?
No, you already rolled your stealth check.
Look. Wait.
Listen, I'll see something familiar, and I'm going to it. I'm gonna be like, well, look who's in the cage. Oh, well, look who else is in the cage.
Deidre is asleep.
Is he like-
Lavender's looking at you. You don't have the ability to speak.
Listen, Lavender, I'm gonna need you to back up.
He looks at you.
Oh, sorry,
Rhoda. He looks at you, and then he looks to your right further down the hallway.
Rodo,
What's up?
go check down the corner. I think there's something going on up there. Lavender's being a little wuss.
He's shaking his head as Frodo starts to move.
Boy, what'd you
I'm
find?
going to be real stealthy now. My disadvantage stealth.
How far down that hallway do you move?
To the corner, but I got a 6.
Oof.
Oof.
So I'm right here, and I rolled a 6.
Oh, that's not good.
Uh-oh.
So first, let's clear this way. You see,
There's nothing over there, right?
because there's nothing over there.
There's nothing over there, right?
You see stone chairs and probably the greatest concentration of statues pointing down this path.
Uh-huh.
And on the other side, there is a rug. There is what seems to be a bedstand and a bed and a closet and a Medusa.
Uh-oh.
Who, when she sees you, she stands up and she goes, "Hello, darling. Welcome to my lair. It's good to see you now."
I'm very quickly going to cover my eyes with my hand. I'm just going to be like, hi. Sorry to bother you. I'm just looking for my friend.
Oh, yes, you must be Theon's friends. You're the ones that he sent down for me, right? No pictures, darling.
You got it. I will not take any pictures of you. I'm just going to try and avoid looking in your general direction. You're too splendid for my eyes.
Oh, you flatter. Thank you. Thank you so much.
But we do know Theon. And we were sent down here for the lady in this cell over here.
Oh, no, sweetheart. That's not how it works. When you come into this place, you don't leave this place. You stay with me and we chat, and we become friends. The purple one, we're friends now.
When she says that, can I look over at Lavender and get some insight?
Roll an insight check with advantage since you've been with Lavender for so long.
Probably not going to beat an 18, but I'll take the advantage anytime. 18.
Okay. Lavender seems more worried than anything. And with the 18 insight check, you realize that as a blink dog, he could probably leave if he really wanted to, but he's opting not to.
All right. Well, nice lady, Miss
So nice.
Medusa,
Call me M.
Miss M.
No, just
we're
M.
really just M or Miss M.
No, M will do fine.
Okay, M. I really just needed to check on my friend over here because she went missing rather precipitously, and we needed to make sure she was okay. And then we'll be out of your hair,
No.
possibly with you.
You are my friends now. You are my company. We're going to have some tea. Everybody sit down. Nobody leave.
Oh, I left the stove on at home. I can't do that.
Oh, don't worry. Your home will burn down. There will be insurance money. It will be fine. Don't worry about it.
I am so sorry to make you think so little of me, but I took the bare bones insurance package, and I do not have insurance against my own stupidity.
Lucifer's gonna sprint out with his eyes closed and his sunblade drawn and try to get a surprise attack on her.
As you run past, Rhoda's just like, well, all right then.
Okay. So, Luke, this is not a stealthy move, but we're going to try. If you can stealth past her passive perception, you can get a surprise attack in.
Is there any chance I can call on Pixelily to help me out and give me advantage?
I always support you putting the NPCs in danger.
I know she's like probably somewhere within like range or something. I don't know. Like, I'll do it flat. Fuck it.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm good. 21.
Nice.
Let me see if that beats her passive
nice.
perception. Give me 1 second.
I mean, with all those snakes in her hair, she's automatically got to be a druid, right? So, like, high wisdom.
High wisdom.
So I do believe you barely beat it. So go ahead, roll a surprise attack, and then we'll roll initiative and see where everybody lands.
Okay. We got a 22 to hit.
That hits.
And we have 11 radiant damage.
11 radiant damage. With that, 1, let's move you close. 2, everybody roll initiative.
Right.
Oh, fuck. 8.
13.
Even worse, 7. We're gonna die.
We're gonna be fine.
We're gonna be fine. I mean, we're not fully healed from the last battle, but we're gonna be fine.
No, we are not.
Yep. Especially the healer is asleep.
We
Wake
made
Deidre up and get her out.
we made a decision, and we're going to live and die by it. All right, so Punya, you have 13.
Mm-hmm.
Luke, what'd you get?
Oh my god. I got 8. I didn't realize how low on health I was.
And Rodo?
Guys.
7.
I got 7.
All right, Punya actually is the highest one.
Ooh, nice.
Right. I had to close my eyes and started charging. Hang tight!
Oh, Punya's so far away.
I know. I think that's... She has 40 feet of walking. That is not... I can only go up to here.
Rodo, just real quick, is that alarm spell concentration?
Let's check. I don't actually believe that it is.
I want to say that it's not, but it would just be funny if it was. You know what I mean?
Oh, God.
Oh, I know it would be funny. It is not. It automatically lasts for 8 hours.
Okay. Noted.
And Panya says stop because that's the my. And notice the Blink Dog and Deidre. Huh.
Okay.
So that's your friend?
Lavender
Kind of
looks
unique.
at you like a long lost friend from behind his cage.
Huh.
And everybody hears the cry of the basilisk behind their bars. And everybody hears the sound of slamming against their cages.
Yeah.
And it sounds like there might be just a little bit more than we found so far.
Oh, shit.
Luke. Believe it or not, an 8 goes.
Wow.
Instantly gonna rage. And I know I made contact, so I'm gonna swing again with a reckless attack. And because I'm attacking her first, anyone else she attacks on that's not me, she has disadvantage on. I'm going to also light up my I don't have the radiant consumption anymore. Okay.
So
excuse me.
just
Sorry,
you're
Chris.
reckless attacking, but you're not looking, right?
Yeah, so it's like even, I guess, in that sense.
It would be a flat roll.
A flat roll. So I got 24 to hit
That hits.
with 6 radiant and 2 of the rage, so 8 points of damage. Then I'm going to make another attack that's disadvantage. Oof, 9.
9 does not hit. First one's
And
a
on
solid hit. The second one misses.
On that miss, I'm going to just be like, we're going to take our friend. Or you can keep me in her place. And everyone else gets to go.
And she is the next one to go.
I don't like that offer, Lucifer. We all stay or we all go.
I don't like it either, dear. Jeffrey, get them! She snaps her fingers.
Jeffrey.
And
Hey, listen!
Luke, you're going to get an opportunity attack here. Let me make sure that this thing can
Oh, I shouldn't have done this, you guys.
is not
Sorry.
immune to yep, you can get an attack of opportunity as the rug comes straight up and it darts towards Rodo. Would you like to take an attack of opportunity?
Absolutely.
With disadvantage if your eyes are closed.
18 is disadvantage.
That hits a rug.
All right. That's going to be 11 points of damage, but add the 2 with the rage, 13 points of damage.
All right, you cut a rug, but not in 2. And Rodo, it flies straight at you, and it's going to see if it can wrap you up.
Big hug.
Does an 18 hit?
No. I cast shield.
Your shield pops around you, and this thing tries smothering you around the shield, and then it unfurls a second, and it's a tagger's head mat or a tagger's head rug, so the head of the tagger is just kind of like hanging over you like an actual tagger, but you've managed to successfully fend off this rug, at least for the time being. And
Fair.
M takes a step backwards, and she takes one more step and puts her hand on what appears to be a lever, and she goes, "Now, darlings, we stop?" or we become basilisk food. You choose.
I think for the girls. I'm sorry.
One step forward, and my pets have their turns. Roto.
All right. Let's I just want to talk to my friend.
We are talking, friend. We talk. We have a good time. Yes?
Mm,
The blue one. We will all go to tea if the blue one gets to attend.
She may attend later, dear. She's already one of us. I make you a deal. You all wait comfortably in your cells, and then we talk later. Yes?
Baskets
all right.
are no cool.
So I think I can just, because it looks like there's 3 squares between Lavender and Lucifer, which means I can just hit the rug of smothering. Oh wait, no, it doesn't matter where I put it. No, this will work. So we're going to cast Thunder Wave. It's not going to catch Luke, but it is going to catch the rug. And we're going to cast it at 3rd level.
All right. Is it con or dex? I never remember.
It's a con save, DC 15.
One con save. Nat 20'd.
Oh,
Gosh,
Jesus.
damn it.
Fuck that
Oh
thing.
fuck. Maybe we should talk.
I mean, the damage isn't bad. It saves for half, so it takes half of 19.
Still,
It
hefty.
does. You see a lot of the threads kind of blow off, and the sound of the thunder travels through it, and it comes out of the tagger's head, and it almost sounds like it's roaring back at you.
There's more where that came from, kitty cat. Let me talk to my friend.
And as you take the hostile action, you see M's hand pull down, and you hear clicks.
Oh shit. Call him off.
Well done, Kronk.
You pulled the wrong lever.
Punya.
It. Well, I look at M, call him off.
Yes, darling. We've called them. Don't worry. It's
No.
all fine.
Tell your pets to back the fuck off.
Yes, they are coming. You understand, see? We're talking the same language. You talk common, I talk common.
What did you do to the girl? Why is she asleep?
She's had some tea, dear. Don't worry. The tea is very strong here.
What, so you can turn her into one of your statues?
Oh no, you don't need tea for statues. As long as she's enjoying it here, she does not need to leave. She does not need to be a statue. She has not attacked me. It's the attacking that I don't like. You understand? See everybody here? They thought they could swing on me. They thought they could pull balls. No, we don't do that here. Violence will stone you. Stoned to death. Ha, it's the Medusa code.
Right. So you wouldn't mind if I do this as I take a swing at the smothering rug?
One swing, please.
And I'm having my eyes closed, so disadvantage?
Disadvantage if your eyes are closed.
That'll be a 10.
A 10 does not hit a carpet.
I will try to swing again.
Please do, as it moves its weave around your first attack.
That'll be an 8, and that's even worse.
That is even worse. A nat 1 is even worse,
Yep.
as it nimbly moves around your attacks.
Fucking hells. And I said, "In my turn."
Luke.
So, I don't know if you guys are familiar with wrestling, but when you are now, I'm not talking WWE either. I'm talking like, good old fashioned like high school, college wrestling. You look at the feet when you wrestle, right? So Lucifer's going to recall on looking at the feet in combat, and he's going to look almost like directly at the ground and see that her feet have walked away. DM.
Oh yeah, you know she's walked away from you.
I am going to charge at her and grapple her, and I want to tackle her to the ground.
So it will take at least 2 parts for this. One
Okay.
would be the initial grapple, and then to subdue her further would require another action on an additional turn.
Ooh,
I
would you not
technically
count those as
I have
two
two
attacks.
attacks per action.
You could try to do it using
Okay,
both successful
I think
attacks.
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait first. I am gonna try to I want to try to grapple first. Let's just do that first.
All right, go ahead and approach, and we will do the saving throw method. We've determined yours is 15, I believe.
Is it my armor class or my strength? Or
No,
I always forget the method.
It's 8 plus your proficiency plus your strength modifier. So 8 plus 3 is 11, plus 3 is 14. She's got to be at a 14 on either a dex or a strength save.
Please fail. Please fail. Please fail.
And she is going to try to dodge out of your way with dex. And your eyes are reverted, correct?
Yes.
So she would have advantage, but 14 meets it. So she successfully dodges your first swing to come in and grapple her. You can attempt to grapple her again and force a second saving throw, but you won't be able to fully pin her down. She will just have her grappled.
With my eyes now kind of open and averting her head, I am going to just kind of like start swinging, but still, would I still have to roll with disadvantage if I'm not looking directly at her face, or since I'm looking at like the lower portion of her body?
So you have to look at her to get a normal throw in, which if you do so, you would meet her gaze.
I will try to do it at disadvantage.
Okay. And you said you're going to attack?
Yeah, with my Sunblade.
All right. The Sunblade hums with this radiant energy.
22 to hit.
That hits.
Ugh. With 4 and with 2 more, 6 points with the radiant and the rage.
It tickles, darling. You must stop now.
We'll stop when we all get to go to tea together, eh?
Oh, don't worry. Tea is coming. The basilisk, they come too. And Luke, you're not in quite line of sight, but the basilisk steps out of the cage, and it starts to lumber slowly down the hallway.
Aren't you also in danger too?
And Rodo, your alarm sounds.
Yep. All right, friends. That basilisk that we saw is on its way out here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look, there's another.
Oh, fuck.
Panya, get the door open and get Deidre.
Gonna work on it.
And that's
Roto, go ahead.
end of my turn. No, I was just gonna say that's the end of my turn. Google. Oh, I'm sorry, you guys. I shouldn't have done this. Ugh.
Roto, the rug misses. Actually, Roto, are your eyes still closed?
So my eyes have never been closed.
Okay.
I've been
You-
blocking them out with my hand.
Okay, so you've just never really looked at the Medusa yet.
I'm not looking at her. I'm like, yeah, pure peripheral for her.
Okay, the rug misses then. Quite badly. The
goddamn thing.
The Medusa takes up her sword, Luke, as you are not currently looking at her, and she goes, "Don't worry, darling. I don't miss much." And she swings once with her sword. I don't think a 17 hits you, does it?
It does just barely hit, yeah.
No.
Take 4 points of piercing damage. Reduce that with your rage. Her swing comes back through on the back end. That hits with a 24. Take an additional 5 points. If you round down, it rounds down to 2. And then you see the hairs on her head all stand straight up. And they lunge at you.
Oh,
boy.
talk about a bad hair day.
15.
Yeah, that hits.
Take 6 points of piercing damage. But as the fangs seep into you, you can feel the poison pump into you.
Give it to me,
and
baby.
you take an additional 12 points of poison damage.
Oh.
Oof.
My arm turns sickly gross.
With that, we go to Roto. You might not be looking at what's happening, but you certainly can hear what's happening.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have done this.
At least not before taking a short rest.
I thought we did that before even coming here. How are we even low health?
You attacked a big giant spider last round and then marched immediately down.
That's right.
A big giant spider.
Of death.
I'm so sorry, you guys.
It's okay. Let's see.
I have an idea, but it's a crazy one.
I do like crazy.
So crazy, it just might hopefully work.
Just might work, dear.
Oh, God.
We just need to get Lucifer away from M.
That would be highly recommended. He's not doing well. I don't think we've ever seen Lucifer so hurt as you all see him right now.
No, not at all. I don't think Lucifer's ever even seen himself this fucked up before. If Lucifer walks away from this, he's walking away with some lessons to learn.
All right. I'm going to cast Phantasmal Force on our Medusa friend. I need a DC 15 intelligence save.
Plot twist.
All right, 1 intelligence save.
Mm,
She
That
rolls a 20.
Fuck
God
you.
damn it.
Fucking hells.
Well, that was a bust.
And there's
DM's
there's
using
no
it.
damage to that, right? So it's no half. It's just
Not on a failure, no.
oh.
Oof.
Yeah, not on a failure. That and this little bit of movement, kind of moving around the rug, so I could kind of at least see where I'm targeting. Yeah, that'll be it for me. Oh, look, a basilisk. Nice. Thank goodness there's only one.
Mm,
Yes, thank goodness.
yeah.
Actually, quick point of order.
Yeah.
The second basilisk that I can see on the map that Roto knows nothing about, did it come out of a cell to the north of the basilisk that we know about, or
This one, or this one.
oh shit, there's 3.
They were
Okay.
they were caged.
Yeah, did one of them come out of this cell?
No, the alarm only sounded with this one.
This one. All right, good.
They're
Yeah, that's
very
just
slow moving creatures.
Which is good for
Fair
us.
very good for us. Yeah.
Except for Punya, who's within the range if she doesn't. Punya, from your vantage point, you see that the lock has also popped on this one.
All right. And is it my turn or?
It is your turn.
All right. I push the door open.
All right. You can see Lavin. Do you walk out of the Rug of Smotherings range?
Yes.
Do you disengage?
Yep.
Okay, so you use your action to disengage.
Mhm. And as I'm about to pick up Deidre, can I look down the hole?
Do you have dark? I don't think GIF have dark vision, right?
Nope.
It is dark and you cannot see the bottom.
Shit. Not sure this is.
Being
And I pick.
this close to Deidre, you probably think that she could be woken up.
Fuck it. Hey, wake up! As I start shaking her.
Are you up to playing 2 characters at once?
I will try.
Okay, then Deidre will wake up. And you can each go on the same initiative of 13.
Talk later. Your friends are in trouble. Deidre looks at Lavender.
Lavender says, "Thank the gods you're awake. We have to get out of this place."
I'll ask what's going on later.
Yes, the Medusa. She's killed Lucifer.
What? What do you mean she killed him?
I can feel it. He's dead.
As Deidre pokes her head out.
You see a big giant tiger rug floating threateningly above Rodo. And do you look to the right?
Yep. I also look to the right.
Make a con save.
Shit. Ten.
You feel yourself starting to petrify. And you are currently restrained.
My eyes look over to Lavender. A little help.
Would you like me to kill it?
Yes. Don't look at its eyes.
As you wish. Do you instruct Lavender to attack the basilisk?
Yep.
He will dutifully do so. He jumps out and he paws forward, attempts to attack this thing. And he will miss. He scratches the shell, but he cannot get underneath to the fleshy bits. And Punya, were you done?
Yep.
Luke, you're not dead yet. Luke, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Luke is going to recklessly attack for that flat die.
All right, you avert your gaze and you attack.
17 to hit.
17 hits.
That's going to be 9 radiant with 2 with my rage, so 11 points of damage.
11 points. I mean, you are hurting her. You are very clearly cutting into her and ripping parts of flesh out of her.
With that, I'm going to disadvantage roll for 18 to hit.
18 hits as well.
That's for another, that's 9 plus 2 is 11 with my rage. So another 11 points of damage. And then I'm going to, on that swing, kind of like bring the sword around and be like, we are taking our friend and fucking leaving.
Yes, darling, you leave, you stay. It doesn't matter to me. You'll be dead soon.
I love this Edna mode that you got going on right now. I'm sorry. Yes, no, darling. It
does not matter. No pictures, no pictures.
You're going to die.
You die.
Okay, continue.
All Medusas are now gaga. Gavor.
Zsa Zsa's Gavor.
That's it. Zsa Zsa Gavor. All Medusas. Canon.
Mind that at all, though. I don't mind that at all.
Me neither.
It's a good time. Don't worry.
All of them are Zsa.
She doesn't sound stressed at all that I've been like hacking into her. She doesn't sound phased whatsoever. She's like, yes, I'm getting it, and I'm just like, bro, what? I'm almost dead.
You have cut into her. She is not even bloodied yet, though.
Okay. That's it for my turn.
Okay. The basilisk by Lavender bites. And that will hit a blink dog.
I've killed us all. Uh,
14 plus 7. Surprisingly, Lavender is stumbling but up.
Damn, Lav.
And you can hear this big whelp as this alligator-like animal just starts shaking him. The other basilisks start to move. The rug will try to smother Rodo again as it rears up its big tagger head. An 11 doesn't hit.
It does not.
So the rug has failed yet a third time. And Luke, the Medusa, raises her sword.
Uh-oh.
She makes her first swing. Misses.
Damn straight.
You can deflect that with your sun blade as you see it incoming.
Deflected.
The second attack with the sword, he tries to thrust through and does with the 21. Seven points of piercing damage. And just as before, as the sword pierces through, the snake hair jumps. It misses with a 12.
Yeah, motherfucker.
So you are still on your feet. The 7 damage reduced is not enough to take you out.
Damn, I have a question. So did she stab me? Like, did she pierce me at all?
The short sword did pierce into you once.
Is there any chance that, like, I know it's not my turn, but just to, like, kind of, like, grab her hand to, like, kind of, like, keep the blade there to be like, yeah, you don't hurt me. It doesn't hurt kind of deal. I want her to, like, almost like an intimidation roll in that sense.
Do you look her in the eye as you do this?
Not a good idea.
No, I don't want to do that.
So
You say those words.
I'll say this. One, you can do that for flavor. 2, you can roll an intimidation check if you dare to meet her gaze. Do it.
She could unfreeze me though, right? Like,
I don't know if you would know if this petrification was permanent or not. Luke, are you good?
I'm good. I'm probably good. I don't know. I'm gonna pass, I guess. Yeah, no. Okay. My instinct tells me no. I'm gonna not do that. I will not meet her gaze.
Roto?
Mm-hmm.
I'm stressed right now, you guys. I'm sorry I did this to us.
So I got a basilisk within 20 feet of me, right?
Yeah, he's about 15 feet away from you and closing, and he moves from what you've observed about 20 feet at a time.
Yeah, I think. Let's see. All right. I'm gonna not leave
his range.
Not leave the rug's range, but then I'm going to drop Erupting Earth on that basilisk that's approaching. That is a DC 15 Dex save, please.
DC 15 Dex save. These things are not that. So he will fail with an 11.
Okay, he takes 18 points of damage.
And we're going to mark him as Basilisk B.
And the area around him specifically between him and me, that is now difficult terrain. I don't have anything that I can do as a bonus action. So that is going to be it. Yeah, that's it for me.
Deidre, first you hear something in your head. You hear Lavender, who in the most panicked voice that you've heard says, "Get to the FeyJammer."
I'm not leaving you. I'm not leaving any of you.
Get to the Spelljammer. You'll be fine.
No.
We'll connect again.
No.
Trust.
All right. I'll get to the Spelljammer.
And as he says that, he blinks away from the basilisk. It appears back at your side, and he takes a defensive position, and you can see his wound. You can see that a chunk of his side has been torn out, and you can see the purple blood just kind of splattering on the ground underneath him. Deidre, what would you like to do? Actually, I'm sorry. First, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okie dokie. That was that was the wrong one. I am so sorry.
No, I'm fine with keeping the 20.
You sure?
Yeah, we'll keep the 20 and we'll just change it to the modifier. You managed to regain the movement of your limbs, and you shake off the basilisk's chance to petrify you, at least the first one. What would Deidre like to do?
First off, she would cast Healing Word on Lucifer if I can see him.
You would have to. You can if you move to about somewhere in this area. That will give you line of sight.
I move out.
All
and
right.
having my eyes closed.
I don't know if you can do this with your eyes closed. Give me one
Can
sec. Let me.
Because it's a vocal.
Okay,
I feel like I would have Medusa's attention. That like you wouldn't have to worry about catching her eye like that, though.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. You can do it with your eyes closed. Go ahead.
Cast Healing Word on 3rd level. 14.
Oh, that was helpful.
Don't give up now and leave the big snake lady alone.
Panya.
Can I do some movement with Deidre?
Of course.
With her eyes closed, she starts running forward. And now with Panya.
All right, Panya.
I head out and take a swing at the rug again.
All right. And you don't have to close your eyes. You're not in line of sight of the Medusa. Unless you want to close your eyes, which, you do you.
All right, I'm not going to close my eyes because I'm not in her line of sight. Swing. Goes the axe. I imagine a 13 doesn't hit.
Actually, a 13 does. It's not the hardest thing to hit.
11.
Is not enough to knock it out, though.
Right.
You can see the spot where you've torn into it, though. Its threads are just flailing in the wind.
All right, then another hit. Does 11 hit?
An 11 does not. It's not the hardest thing, but it's not that easy.
All right, and I end my turn.
That will take us back to Luke. Luke, make sure you apply that healing.
Oh, I definitely did.
Okay.
Luke is going to do a little bow and be like, that's all I needed to hear. And disengage. DM, what are the mechanics for jumping?
Ooh, that's an interesting question.
I know it's something to do with strength. It's like my strength or something like that. I can also Google it as well.
Let's take a quick look at not the spell jump. Let's see. So
you can cover your strength score in feet if you run at least 10 feet before jumping. So if I'm starting right here, I have those 2 squares of 10 feet. I can cover my strength score. I can cover up to 16 feet, essentially.
All right. So, yep, go ahead and do that. That's fine.
Okay, so that would put me at about right. Let's actually measure that because they have that nifty tool now.
Are your eyes still shut, by the way?
After I do my little bow to Medusa, or the M, sorry, and I turn around, I'm still looking at the ground, but like a little bit more up.
Okay.
And
you
I
don't
do
meet the basilisk's gaze, is what I'm asking.
Yeah, no. And so I don't think you can. Okay, I don't know how. What would that use? Like that amount of movement? Would it use the 16 feet of movement, or would that just be my action? The action was the disengage.
It would use the movement up to get past that area.
Okay. So then, yeah, I'm going to just trudge the last 10 feet because it's rough terrain. So that's 26 feet. And I still have, I think I have 40 feet of movement. Yeah. Roto, I'll meet you at the exit. Everybody, get the fuck out of here. And I'm going to run the last 14 feet away.
All right. I'll give you a little bit of down that hallway. You see
and I'm going to end my turn.
All right. You see the basilisk. You don't see the basilisk, maybe.
I'm running straight ahead. I'm not looking at nothing. I'm dipping. Roto's Lucifer has never run from a fight, but he almost saw the light, and he is not sticking around for this one. He's dipping.
All right. After Luke goes the bad guys. And this ground is slowing down the basilisk a good bit. So he's reduced to 10. The other basilisk, 5, 10, 15. Panya, you're actively averting from its gaze, right?
Yep.
So his big teeth open up.
Do I have an attack of opportunity?
No, he's entering your area or not leaving it.
Fuck. Where is it?
And he will miss with a 9. And this rug of smothering will attempt to smother Roto one more time, just to see if it can do it.
Said, bring it.
No, don't bring it. Miss.
Misses.
Yes.
Nice.
And lastly, the Medusa looks over at Luke and says, "Where are you going, darling? We are not finished yet. Perhaps I kill this one instead." And as she says that, Roto, she pulls out her sword and says, "You should have agreed to the tea, darling."
I do like a good cup of tea, but
20,
I came here with
20 to hit.
Nope.
Throws up shield.
Okay. Yep. Shield's up.
As she hits against the shield, she looks and she goes, "So magical. So spectacular. I try again. And she attempts to thrust straight into your shield. 21 to hit. I don't believe that
No!
hits.
It does not. AC 22.
And as she says that, she says, I tell you what, it's a good hair day. She snaps her hands and her hair leaps at you.
Oh,
And misses. 18
Yes.
hits off of your shield.
oh.
And where it hits magically into your shield, you can see the bits of shield get infected with the poison from her fangs. And you know that that is a good attack not to get hit by.
Oh, I saw it hit Luke.
And Rodo, it is your turn.
So I'm going to kind of sidle my way through these two just for angle. And alarm's still there, but I'm going to borrow this because it's the right size. Oh, fuck. I don't think I can get them both. Hell yeah, I can. Because I don't care if the rug wants to try and make an attack of opportunity.
The rug will attempt to make attack of opportunity.
Yeah, shield's still up, by the way, so it's still AC 22.
It misses. It's a horrible, horrible rug.
And I'm going to fire my last level 3 spell slot with Thunderwave at these two.
All right.
I'm going to yell over to Panya just as I call the thunder. I'm going to yell over to Panya, "You need to run!"
All right. One
Why
con
you?
save for Medusa. Fails with the 10. And one con save for a rug as if it mattered. Fails with a 13.
So they both take 19 points of damage, and they are both pushed 10 feet away from me.
And as the rug is pushed, which was hanging on by one, mind you, one single thread.
Nice.
It gets pushed back and it flops lifelessly to the ground.
Very nice.
Yep.
And she goes this way? Or
Yeah,
this way?
I can't get her and the basilisk in. So yeah, she kind of goes up against the wall and away.
And as she hits against the wall for the first time in the fight, she looks like she's actually phased. And she goes, "That was unnecessary, darling."
That was very necessary. I'm taking my friends and going. I'm gonna head this. Oh shit, that's difficult terrain. What do I think my best bet is here? I think that's my best bet. All right, yeah, I'm going to kind of run up to this kind of area, and I get about this far. That's as far as I can go.
Okay. That takes us to the top of the order.
I am sorry if you guys hear that.
I did not.
I also did not. Just while we're all bugging out, I'm going to feel really bad if you were looking to get rid of Deirdre, BZ.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Actually, not.
Okay, good.
Deidre,
We mount a rescue mission. I now must return to my home planet, never to be seen again.
Why would I do that?
Lavender disappears from the cage, which is exactly 40 feet away, and reappears at your feet, still very, very bloodied. But he got away from the basilisk, at least for the moment. And Deidre, it's your turn.
Lavender, I'm not gonna hold still. I can help you.
Don't. We must get on the ship. We're so close to it.
Oh no, you need to be healed. I can heal you. You could be okay. Okay, friend? Okay?
I trust you. We will be fine. We must get on the ship.
You're not gonna die on me, okay?
No promises, darling.
I use healing word. You're not gonna die. I am not gonna let you go.
All right. How much does Lavender get back?
Let's see. 13.
All right. That's much needed. As you can see the wound kind of start to heal and the blood flow slows. It's still there, though.
Come on, we can make it.
All right. Deidre, you do your movement. You can get to the edge of the ship. Do you have enough movement to try to get on?
Let's see. My movement is 3 feet from Lavender. I need to move up one more because I said use up all my movement.
All right. Pun, what would Punya like to do?
Right. Well, first off, try to chop off this basilisk's head off.
We will refer to that as Basilisk A.
Yep. Because it is in her way. Does a 25 do anything?
Oh, yeah. 25 hits this thing. Quick question. Were you averting your gaze or no?
Yes.
Reroll it one more time to see if the disadvantage hits.
All right.
He will take
Apparently.
13 damage, yeah. You hit into this thing, you pierce through its very tough skin.
Asshole. And can I possibly do it one more time?
Yes. With
Because I imagine
disadvantage
this-
if you're not looking, though.
Yep. I imagine this thing is still alive.
Oh, yeah, this thing is, you don't see blood seeping out of the wound.
Right? Oh!
23 hits. The disadvantage takes away the nat 20, though, unfortunately.
It's still it's better than nothing.
A hit is always better than not hitting. How much damage?
Okay. We got 14.
When you hit it the second time, you do see kind of green blood splash out.
So I'm guessing it's dead.
It's not dead, but it's bloodied. It looks up at you, and that same hideous yell that has went through it goes. But it is not dead. Just bloodied. Anything else?
Right. Let me see. I have 40 feet of movement. I am gonna move up to here. Bad boy has attack of opportunity.
No, you're still within it. Are you trying to move out of its range?
Yes.
Then he will take an attack of opportunity, yes.
Mm-hmm.
And you are not looking, so he'll have it.
I am not looking.
He'll have advantage unless does a 16
He
hit.
is miss. That's
No.
a miss.
But you're actively trying to avert looking at him, so give me 1 second. 15. It was determined to be low. That's good. He misses with his teeth, but you can hear the very sharp against each other.
And I stop here, and I end my turn.
Okay, with that, Luke, you're avoiding all of the basilisk gaze, right?
Yes. I am gonna. So, like, if I'm looking down, hold on 1 second. That's not it. This. If I'm looking down this way, I'm going to turn around this way, look at Roto, and then with my peripheral, I can see that she's down there. So I'm going to make a reckless ranged throw attack with my hand axe.
What's your range on that? What's your two ranges?
20 for close and 60 for far, and she is 59 feet away from me.
She is close enough. Yep.
And I've been measuring it this whole time.
So
I'm going to just do a flat roll on one for the reckless. Get 23 to hit.
Fucking go.
23 hits.
And that's going to be 4 points of damage with the 2. No, it's not 2 because it's thrown, so never mind. So just the 4 points of damage on that one. Then I'm going to throw my second and last nifty handy dandy axe at disadvantage and not do as good.
12 misses.
And then I'll be like, fuck you, and then keep running. And then, but I'm going to be like, Roto, do you need me to stick around or do you want me to keep running?
Keep running, friend. Just run.
So, Luke, that second axe landed in the furniture right by your head. So it's like a big menacing threat. It's just sticking their handle next to her snakes.
Good. And with that, I'm going to run 2 down, and then I'm going to run right here.
The basilisk makes its sound at you.
I'm going to ready my sword. I can't do anything, I know, but I'm just going to grip it and be like, oh, fuck me. And end my turn.
Okay. They go next. So Basilisk A will go towards Punya and bite. Punya does a 19 hit.
Yep.
And as it does, you feel the teeth sink into you for 15 piercing damage, and the poison from their fangs seep out into your blood as you take an additional 12 points of poison damage. Rodo, Basilisk B is within 2 squares of you, so at a reduced movement, it can still reach you.
That's fair.
And you see his fangs up in the air and miss.
Nice.
As they clank together in front of your chest, missing you, but you can feel the threat that's there. And C takes a step towards you, Luke. And same thing as everyone else. And 21 to hit.
Yeah, it does.
With that, take 10 points of piercing damage.
I'll take that 5.
And the poison seeps in for an additional 8.
Oof. Okay. 13.
And you're actively trying to look away, but it's actively wiggling its head because it knows what its eyes can do, and it's just waiting for that opening. And M will stand back up. She puts away her sword and she goes, I am more than just a skilled swordsman, my friends. It's time to die! As she pulls out a bow. And Rodo, you're the only one she's got sight on.
Shit.
Whatever. Bring it.
19 to hit. Do you have any left?
I do, but
Do you
I gotta.
Do you want to use it?
Yeah, I gotta. That's it. I'm out.
That's probably wise. As the first arrow hits into you, or rather would, and gets stuck floating in the air where your shield caught it, you see her knocking a second arrow.
Right.
And misses horribly. Horribly.
Thank God.
It
I
goes
God.
over your head. Rodo, as your shield is still active, that arrow is still floating by you, it's your turn. When your shield drops, it will drop to the ground.
That's quite unfortunate because I wanted to Thunderwave this guy so I could get away from him. This is my absolute last spell slot. Have him make a DC 15 con save, please.
Basilisk B will make a con save for all to see, and he fails with a 5.
Okay, he's going to take 7 points of damage. Terrible damage on that roll. However, he is also going to get pushed 10 feet back away from me.
I'm assuming this way will give him the farthest from you.
Yep, and that is exactly what I want.
And as you make where you are, you can glance over to the right, and you see this other basilisk with its teeth in a very bloody again Luke, who may look worse than he did previously.
Oh, Luke, you're killing me.
Fine, just go. Just go.
Yeah,
I'll
no,
meet you
just
at the big boat.
My turn is done. I have no movement and no actions left, so I guess I just watched for a second.
Lavender will start following you, Deidre. And what's a Blinkstog's move space? 40. So Lavender just gets at the edge of the boat and looks back at you, and you can hear in your head, we have to go.
I know. We gotta go.
All right, Deidre.
What about the others?
The others, the Lord of Lavender will look after them. We have to go.
We can't leave them.
I won't leave you. We have to make our escape.
Right.
Or we'll end up back in the cell, or worse. It's time to go. Deidre, what do you do?
Makes you into the car, so it can be around. Hopefully, I'll be okay. Thank you, though.
I guess I don't have much of a choice, do I? We can't leave without them. If we can stay a few minutes, we'll get on the FeyJammer and wait a few minutes for them. Please.
Don't worry. We can wait. But there might come a point where we have to go.
Right.
Deidre,
And
climb on?
Yep.
Okay. So you go over the wall. The dirt you are standing in is very reminiscent of graveyard dirt. There's a platform above that. The central platform, you would have seen enough in the astral plane to realize that is the FeyJammer. Do you touch it?
No.
Okay. You do not attempt to connect to the FeyJammer yet then.
Mm-hmm. I did look over the side and try to see if I can spot anyone.
If you move there, you have a somewhat blocked line of sight to a basilisk eating Luke. And you don't have line of sight for anything down there. Luke does not look good. And that is not commenting on his dressing style. Panya.
All right.
There is a basilisk trying to eat you.
All right. I'm gonna swing with my great axe with disadvantage.
Okay. Don't meet its gaze. I accept that as a valid strategy.
Yep. I imagine 11 doesn't hit.
And 11 does not hit.
All right. She's gonna try again.
One swing into the floor, and the second swing.
Please hit it. Ah, fuck.
The second swing onto the other side of the floor across from its head. No hit.
Little shit.
You could feel the axe handle reverb from where you're hitting the rock, and you just know that the swing was such a miss. And this thing is still trying to look into your eyes, too.
And I will try to make an attempt to run.
All right. It will bite at you as you do.
Crap. I don't even know where this thing is.
And let's just roll flat. 23 to hit.
That hits.
So it bites into your hippo butt. And it chunks out 11 points of piercing damage.
Something just jumped up and bit me right in the butt.
Mother.
And with the piercing damage comes an additional 7 points of poison damage as it feels get pushed in there. And they're just sitting there poisoning you. But you are now free to move away from it.
Ow, 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 ow. And then I stop here.
All right. Fania, that does it for your turn.
Yep.
Luke, this basilisk is going to try to attack you again.
Isn't it my turn?
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. It is your turn. Sorry,
Good,
the initiative tracker has you sandwiched between them. So I moved yours up to the front. Yeah, your turn.
No worries, because I was going to disengage.
As is wise.
And I'm going to run. I have a cow on my lap that's using one of my hands for like a pillow, so I have to use one hand and it's the left.
Baby.
Okay.
The cat is good luck.
Yep.
They definitely are, let me tell you that.
Yep.
Alright. Luke is gonna sprint all the way down here. And then he's going to scream out to Deidre, like, get the boat going! Frodo's on his way!
Get your ass!
Get the fuck out of here!
Get your ass up here!
My turn.
All right. I'm glad that you remembered that you went first, because the basilisk would have had a field day with you.
And I would have gone down. There was no way I was surviving that round with that basilisk on my ass like that.
So the bad news is, without being able to attack you, he's going to dash and double his movement. So he cannot attack you, but he's right there with you again.
Effective.
And the other ones are going to basically do the same. And it can't attack you, but it kind of positions itself as a block to you, Punya.
Oh, hells.
And this dash will just get it to the edge of there. And M is going to knock another arrow on her bow. And it flies out against Roto for a nat 20.
Ah, damn it. All right. Hmm.
The initial arrow does 17 points of piercing damage.
Jesus.
And as it
Ooh.
hits you, you realize that the tip is poisoned.
Oh.
And you take an additional 17 points of poison damage.
Bullshit.
Oh, fuck.
That's fucked.
So that's only 9, though, because as a dwarf, I resist poison.
You are resistant to poison, so that would cut it down, yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
Also, because I have cast an abjuration spell, I had my arcane ward up, and so the first 16 points of damage here were temp HP and not real HP.
Oh my god.
That is
yes.
magic. I love it.
It's absolutely magic.
And you need it
Do
because you see her
believe in
knocking
magic?
another arrow.
Of course she is.
Which will miss with a 15. It hits in the plant next to you.
Woo!
And
Oh,
she
thank
starts
goodness.
stepping forward. And she starts turning around the corner. It is Roto's turn.
Ooh. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to shoot this basilisk on Luke with. I only have cantrips now. Next, so Ray of Frost on that guy.
Okay.
24 to hit.
Hits.
12 points to damage, and its speed is reduced by 10.
Which could be the entire difference for this.
I'm aware.
Okay, Rhoda,
Yep.
that's it for you. Deidre.
Alright, let's see if I can even connect to this thing.
Roll a constitution check. DC 10.
Okie dokes. Constitution coming up. 9.
You fail to
The dice
connect to
really
it.
did not want you to have that.
You fail to connect to it. You can kind of feel it push your hand out, and it doesn't engage the helm.
Gotta try.
You see Lavender jump up to you, and he's going to give you advantage. So try one more time.
Alright, roll with advantage.
Nope, just roll one more check. First one was a
Okay.
fail.
DC to beat it is
DC 10.
18.
With Lavender's help, your hand goes into it. The ship feels like an extension of your body, and you can kind of feel the astral waves around it. And you feel that you could forcibly will it to go forward. But your body is its body. Punya.
Where is this thing? It's near me. Somehow I disengage.
Okay. So the quickest route around it would be like a diagonal. Yeah.
Yep. And that is.
So if you go the quickest route, that'll be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You could just, depending on what your speed is, you could potentially get onto the ship.
Or you walking speed.
Yeah, you can definitely get onto the ship. You could like throw one leg over and like roll into the ship. And as your big body hits the dirt, you could kind of puffs up around you. And it has a sensation, or at least it potentially does if you're aware of lying in a grave.
Oh.
Anya, anything else?
That'll be my turn.
Okay. That takes us to Luke.
Luke is going to make this last sprint after disengaging, and this is 30 feet with an extra 10 feet of movement. I'm going to try to get onto the boat.
All right. If you have the movement, you can roll onto the boat as well.
I'm going to hold the action of getting onto the boat so I can wait for Roto, though.
Okay. Yeah, that's absolutely fine.
Yeah, like my hand's going to be on it, and I'm going to be like holding my hand out for Roto.
And this basilisk will still move its 10 feet towards you, and it will dash another 10 feet. Panya, the one that was going towards you, can... Uh-oh. It puts its paws onto the ship, and it rolls on. But it has to use its dash action to do it. So there is a basilisk on the ship.
Hell.
And Panya, you are prone right now below the wall.
Yep.
Deidre, let me see the range of this bow.
Usually they've got like a
Oh.
120
It's a longbow. It's huge.
It's a long
Usually,
bow.
I play as rangers as like a main, and yeah, they're usually like 120 feet.
Deidre, you are in normal range.
92.
And the range is 150.
Yep.
150, even more. Dang.
She pulls...
Yeah, the longbow is insane. Like it matches the spell of the longest range spells in the game.
That misses with a 7. The second arrow also knocked and released, flying through the air. Let me ask you this, Deidre.
Oof.
That's not good.
If Lavender jumps in front of the arrow, would you stop him?
I don't think she can.
Then Lavender will throw his body in front of the arrow, and the arrow will hit Lavender.
Lavender? No.
The initial blow sinks in, and he looks up at you, and that poison damage that you've seen the others take starts to seep.
Oh, heck yeah.
He winces, but he remains conscious. And M continues down.
Brandon, old friend, you're gonna be okay. I promise you're gonna be okay.
Roto.
All right, my computer is crashing out for a second. I think I can do this on my phone.
That's a bad sign.
Let me just give this a go. I'm going to shoot that basilisk that I can see down the hallway with Ray of Frost again.
Okay.
Let me bring up Roto. Because I'm pretty sure I can still do this from here. Uh, 21.
That hits.
9 points of damage and speed reduction.
It hisses as the ice hits it, and its legs stiffen.
Delightful. This is the problem, is that I do that, I only get 5 squares of movement down that hallway, though. So I can't move my token right now. Do you guys, if you can move it, if you could just move me 5 straight down, that would be great.
All right, you are 5 down the hall.
All right, perfect. That is unfortunately it for me. That's move in action.
All right, it goes to Lavender, who's just going to stand guard, ready to intercept another arrow. Deidre.
Hang on, I think I can heal you.
It's
Oh,
time
son.
to fly.
Bro's not even on here yet. We gotta wait for him, please.
Take it away. They'll be fine.
No. That won't be fine. They'll be eaten by that thing.
If you don't go, we'll all be eaten by the thing.
What about you? You're also injured.
If I die and you live, we'll have all been worth it.
I look over at Luke. Luke!
Just wait.
Oh, you.
Deidre, what do? You can feel the ship vibrate, waiting for your command.
We're gonna wait a little bit. Please. That's all I'm asking for. Fuel. Bro needs to get here. We need.
Does
him.
Deidre have any spells she would like to use?
Let's see.
One basilisk has rolled onto the ship. And you can feel it like it's on your body.
Oh. All right. I needed to make a con save because I'm about to cast Frostbite.
All right. One con save for the basilisk.
Beats it is 15.
He fails.
Get off of me!
Okay, how much damage we doing?
We're doing 6 cold damage.
All right. And as you hit it, it's not dead, but as it wriggles, you can kind of see the blood that it leaves. You can feel the blood that it leaves as it's rolling on the ground. You can also know that it is badly hurt.
And bonus action, I use Healing Word on Lavender.
All right. How much does Lavender get?
Where is Healing Word on first? 5.
All right. 5 points of healing. He still looks awful. You can still see the arrow sticking out of him. And you can see the flesh that's eating away as he's being poisoned. Luke.
Oh, wait, we also have Panya.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Panya first, then Luke.
Yep. Panya takes her great axe and takes another swing at.
All right. You're avoiding its gaze, but it's prone, so make it a flat roll.
Okie dokes. Oof.
Nat ones do not hit. I'm sorry.
No worries. Is it still prone if I can hit it again?
It's still prone. It's still a flat roll as long as you're trying to avoid its gaze.
Yep. Oh, thank you.
25 hits.
11 damage.
11 damage. It's not quite dead yet, but the blood flow is seeping heavy now. you think that another hit like that would take it out.
All right, and I have to end my turn because that's all I can do.
So, Luke, you're standing on the side of the boat ready. The basilisk looks like it could get you if you stand
I
where
know what
you're
I
at.
want to do, DM.
What you gonna do?
Okay. I'm going. So first, I have a question. Since I have 2 attacks per action, typically with most classes, 1 attack is the action, right?
Right.
So therefore, technically speaking, I could do 2 different things, like say sprint all the way over to Frodo, which would give me double my movement, which would technically count as 1 action. But since I have 2 attacks in action, that's technically like 2 actions, right? That's how I'm going to argue this. Because I want to pick Roto up, because I measured it. It's only 43 feet, but I'm going to go over here. I'm going to sprint this way, sprint back this way, come up. I'm going to grab Roto, and I'm going to pick his ass up.
So, Roto, if you grapple Roto, I'm assuming Roto you wouldn't resist, right?
It might be his computer.
No, he's muted.
No, Roto will not resist. I think I can see us now. Roto is not going to resist. Roto, the player does have to point out that you're not a rogue. You can't double dash.
I'm not going to double dash because I still have extra movement on top of the dash, because that was only 43 feet. So technically a dash is double the movement, right?
Right. Dash doubles your movement speed.
So I was going to make, okay, so here's where the second part of my action comes in, is I was going to try to sprint back for as far as I could, which would put me just about at the boat, but I want to throw Mr. Roto onto the boat. That's the only other item that I like.
Movement.
It's most
movement while grappling is halved. You can drag him, but it reduce every 5 steps cost you 10.
Which would put me about right here, I think, at 60 feet. If it were to put me at 60 feet, is essentially what I'm saying. If grappled while halved, so the last 40 feet of movement would be halved. So that'd be 20 feet. So that'd put me right around here. Can I throw Mr. Roto? I want to throw his ass onto the boat.
It would be it would be a third action.
But like, I'm not trying to grapple him though, technically speaking, because he said he wasn't going to resist it. He was technically going with me. I'm just picking him up like I would a piece of a a piece of luggage. He's a little dwarf. I'm a very large person.
Him choosing to be grappled means that he doesn't make a saving roll against it. But it's still an action to carry something that size.
Lucifer, I got a plan. Do what you're going to do and get us as close as you can.
Okay,
Don't throw me.
I'm going to sprint back with the both of us to right here.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm going to have Roto, and I'm going to scream out
that
to
basilisk. Okay, that basilisk is still alive.
The basilisk is still alive.
Okay.
I'm gonna call.
So we gotta make this clear. I'm not on your back. You're carrying me on your front because you're grappling me.
Is there any chance I can call out to Pixelily in this moment as like, it's do or die? Like this is the adventure of a lifetime right here. Like, an adventure isn't to be had unless death is on the line, and death is on the line, Pixelily, and I need you here.
If you call her, she'll be there.
I am calling her to me. And I'm going to. I'm ready to make another deal.
I'm
help us
listening.
get onto the boat. And you can touch me on the shoulder. You can sit on my shoulder. You can be your normal Pixel Lily self, and I will only complain half as much.
She looks at you and she looks at the basilisk. And she
Just
holds
distract it.
She holds out her hand. And she does something. Let me see something here. Okay, let me see what the basilisk save is.
Oh,
So she's doing something to the basilisk. Does it save or does it not save? It saves.
No!
You see pixie magic float around it for a second, trying to force it into another form. And it shakes its head and remains a basilisk.
well, shit.
But Luke, she huddles close to you and says, if we die together. Adventures till the end.
And it was an adventure. And that's going to be the end of my turn.
So, Rodo, you are grappled and you are front facing, yes?
I am Well, yes, I am grappled and I'm in front.
Then it will take. I'm assuming you're not looking at it either. But
I'm not looking at it. Nope.
It will take a step towards you. And given those factors, it's going to bite. And it's going to have an advantage against biting the grappled man looking away from it.
Now, just to be very clear, being grappled just makes my movement 0. It's restrained that gives advantage.
Yeah, but you're also looking away from it, so you don't quite have the ability to dodge in the same way.
Fine.
Keep the fight there, though. I respect it.
Like any one single factor, I'd probably say nah. But looking away and restrained, it's just it hits with a 22. I don't think you have anything left to stop it.
Nope, I got nothing.
So 9 points of piercing damage as it hits into you. And 3 points cut down to 1 from the poison.
Woo!
Our friendly little basilisk here makes the turn. Basilisk A stands up, Panya. He's dying but not dead.
Do I get an attack an opportunity if he's...
Nope, he's attacking you, not moving away from you.
Shit.
He fails with a nat 1. And the last fiend to go, the Medusa pulls the arrow back. And Deidre, you're her target. But Lavender is going to try to intercept if needed and take the hit. 1 fail. The arrow swooshes by, not threatening anybody. The second one, does 13 hit?
No.
The second one also misses. And she starts to come closer again. The threats are closing in. Rodo, you are currently being cradled by this Aasimar you've become so fond of.
Luke, switch. So, I do have a positive strength modifier. So, Lucifer and I are going to switch positions. And I'm going to pick him up. And I'm going to carry the two of us. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do.
That's the statue that he toppled earlier. But as Luke looks at it, he connects eyes with it, and he just feels the dread. So you step out of the basilisk. So you switch positions and step out of the basilisk range, right?
I do. I take the attack of opportunity.
All right. Fangs up.
Gosh, you're so brave.
Fangs out. Misses with an 11.
Nice.
Nice. So with my dash, which is going to be my action this turn, I have enough movement to get here and how tall is this boat side?
It's not the worst. It's about 10 feet up. You could vault over.
Sweet. I have a full movement of 50 feet. So even reduced, I can get us to the top of this boat.
I accept that conclusion. I love it. Rodo, Lucifer, and Pixelily all land on the boat. Deidre, you feel them land.
Go, Lassie!
Oh!
All right, Deidre, it just happens to be your turn next. Do you launch?
Yes, I launch.
So you've never flown a Spelljammer before, but it's like your entire body is lurching forward and goes out this dark hole into space. And I forgot to upload that map, silly me. So let's do this. Everybody who's not on the ship fades away as the ship starts to take off. There is one basilisk still living on the ship. Deidre, would you like to do anything else? Forcing the ship to move would have been your action.
Somebody get this lizard off of me, or off of the ship.
All right.
Just take it with us, and we'll kill it on the way.
The ship is moving. The ship is now away from the asteroid, heading out a tunnel towards the astral sea. At least, Panya, would you like to try to kill this basilisk?
Yes, I would.
Please roll to try to kill a basilisk.
I'm averting my gaze, which is disadvantage.
Yep.
Would it be disadvantage or flat?
If you're trying to not look at it while you hit, you get disadvantage from it. If you try to look at it, you would have to make a Constitution save, but you would get to roll normal.
All right, let's hope the disadvantage helps. 17.
17 hits.
11.
So I want you to describe how this thing dies as you're heading out to burst into the astral sea. How does Punya's death blow look?
Her whole body shakes due to the ship going. She raises her axe and takes a hard swing at the basilisk. Die already, you fucking scaly ass beast. One big swing and off goes his head.
And his head goes. So does the head roll off the ship or does it roll onto the ship?
It rolls off the ship.
So the head rolls off, hits the newly established gravity plane and skips like a rock. And after it passes the gravity plane, it goes weighted down. The body flaps onto the grave dirt. And the ship is now sailing in the astral sea as you have a Spelljammer under your control. And that seems like the perfect place to end this session. We will pick up with new characters for a brief interlude next week for the Sunless Citadel.
Yeah.
That was absolutely bonkers. DM, I do remember you said about something about potential level up after next great session. I feel like if anything, that was a pretty great fucking session. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think we have all earned a level 7 spot.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Fucking go!
Bet.
For future
I-
reference, short rests are a thing after big battles.
So weirdly, I totally forgot that we just come down the
forgot about-
stairs and had not short rested. And you know what? It happens.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I don't totally thought I let us into a TPK there. I'm not even gonna lie.
You didn't.
I
thought
Look,
you too.
You very nearly did.
you almost did.
Oh my god. I was just like, I'm so sorry. I just got so frustrated because like DJ was in there. She was like within arm's reach, and this damn person was offering us tea, and I was like, no. And so yeah. This is why, you guys, I will say I don't play as barbarians or melee characters. I only did this because we didn't have one in the party and I knew we'd need one. I usually play spellcasters or rangers 100%. And yeah, so you will be seeing my ranger build this next time around. But this is, yeah, I don't like barbarians because I just get so like, "Hoorah," and I was going hack and slash. And I don't like it. But great session, y'all.
I honestly thought at least one of you wouldn't make it onto the ship.
I was gonna sacrifice myself. My whole plan was to throw Roto onto the bus and leave myself behind.
And I'm glad that I
Roto
could pick you
outsmarted
up.
that. Yeah, you are.
I'm glad that I could pick you up and bring you with me.
I was. Yeah, I'm very, very surprised we all got out of that.
Same.
Like, that
No,
was
But we
incredible.
did, and that's what matters.
That this was a great session, and what a great like place to take like an interlude break. Dean, you
Yeah.
recorded this, right?
I am recording this, yes.
Okay, this will just be like our refresher. Next time we go into this, we have this to, be able to listen to refresh ourselves because this was crazy.
All of the watch hours are appreciated.
Oh yeah,
Let's not forget. Also, we have a situation involving one party member.
Oh yeah,
well,
no,
we
I know.
obviously throw Punya
Yep.
overboard.
No, not that.
I
Okay.
remember Lucas cursed.
Wait, what?
Nothing. You didn't make a deal with the Fae. You actually.
Technically speaking, Pixelily didn't hold up on her end of the
That's
deal.
true. She
So
didn't.
there is no deal. She didn't distract the basilisk. So
That's true.
So one, you have the previous deal with her anyway. But two,
yeah,
I don't know
true,
if
that one still stands.
I don't know if a pixie would look at that as a non-binding deal.
I look at it in genie rules, though. Okay, and genies and Jin, they play by a different rule set. Okay, they play very loosely with rules and the wishes. So that's where I'm playing.
You're welcome.
The DM, so that doesn't
you're
matter.
welcome to argue. You're welcome to argue with the Fae creature that the deal you made was not fully carried out.
I will take it to Fae court. All right, I've started working in a law firm. Okay, don't test me as a player. Okay, I will bring it to Fae court.
So
there's a whole D&D D20 campaign about it.
So when we come back to FeyJammer, we will be at the Unseelie Court.
Oh, yeah.
In the
Good
middle
luck,
of a heated
everybody.
trial.
Good luck, everybody. Actually, the specific homebrew court that we would do is the Court of Colors. So have fun.
God.
It's good to know.
I can't wait to see everyone's character for the next couple of interludes.
Oh, I got to pick.
Yeah.
I'll send out a proper introduction for Solo or Han Gumbo here in the next couple of days for you guys.
All right, I'll add our fourth player for the Citadel to the group chat here probably tomorrow.
Hell yeah!
I'm hoping he works out. I've never met him. I just know him from online, like I know you guys.
Hell yeah! Sometimes it's the best way to know people.
So fingers crossed that everything goes well. I look forward to the Citadel and coming back to FeyJammer.
Oh my
Mhm.
god, yeah.
This
What
has
a-
been quite a
oh,
little
yeah.
campaign.
I have advantage on my initiative rolls now, so I will let you guys know that. That's what my level 7 came with.
Nice. I just got 4th level spells. That's the only thing I get at this point.
Yeah. Those are some pretty high level shits right there, though.
They're pretty good.
Nice.
They really, really are.
Oh yeah, and then are we also long resting as well?
I say yes.
Well, it depends where we pick back up.
Okay, so I'll wait then.
Yeah, it depends where we pick back up. If we pick back up right away, who knows what other Spelljammer might you come across. If we pick up later than that, certainly a long rest.
Okay.
We'll figure it out. Yeah.
But for now, I'm gonna pop out for the night, you guys.
Yep. But why didn't you guys think I'm gonna kill off Deidre?
Yeah, I'm out too. Have a good night, guys.
It was something that
good night.
we can definitely. I'll send messages about why I thought Deidre was getting killed off. But yeah, I hope everyone has a good night and a good week.
Likewise, guys.
Bye, guys.
Catch you
I
later.
appreciate all of you. Thank you.
Thank you.